And we're back. We're back. This is AM 990 KWAM Talk Radio. This is the Unleashed Voice, where our three core principles is education, empowerment, and enrichment. And as we promised, we turning our studio into Love Jones Poetry Fest. This is the Unleashed Voice Poetry Studio today. And we have 5 dynamic artists in here that's gracing our stage with this verbal artistry, and you know, I just love it. I feel like I'm in a club. I can step up or something. You know what I mean?
Yes, 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 yes.
So we ready. You can bring our my next artist up.
Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! We got this young man right here who's doing his thing in the community and the world. He's a great musician. Can you play an instrument? Oh, I was prophesying you. Never mind. I was wrong. No, I'm playing with you. Now we got Anthony Green. I like Anthony. I met him. Came to the church. He hung out with Brother Hardaway. He has a great spirit, hard-working young man. So I like him, and I want to hear what you got, brother. Anthony Green.
So before you go into your piece, we just want you to introduce yourself and the title of it and what's the inspiration behind it.
All right, this piece is called Blood is Thicker.
Oh, Lord.
It's a very personal piece about my coming out as a gay teenager and the response I received from the community.
Okay. Get your little adjustment kind of tall.
The first time you cut me scarred the worst. I'd expose my insides to you, my mother. Yet you dismiss me with a quick, as long as you don't get AIDS. A jab that barely cut skin. No blood loss. The sharp remarks slit more routinely, dug deeper, as long as you don't look gay. Clean, precise incisions that broke open exactly where intended. You sliced through scabs, spots where I'd calloused, hardened by the previous butcherings. I grew numb to the hemorrhaging. Being nipped was all I knew. As long as you don't walk like a girl. I engraved myself with your razor tongue, never ruthless enough to shank the blade into you, pierce your soul straight to the bone. Strike directly at your jugular like mother, like son, sling my own pointy-edged weapon, leaving raw pounds of your flesh on the floor. Watch you bleed out. I beg you to make your wounds mortal. Don't simply nick me just enough that I feel it. Scream out that I disgust you if you truly love me. Please jam the knife through my heart. It's more humane than another prick in my back.
All right.
Wow.
In the words of Lisa Nichols.
Yes. That
was the smooth sound of Anthony Green. Thank you, Anthony.
But you know what? Your poem made me, come back 1 second. Your poem made me realize, people don't realize how their influence and their affirmation have on your life. But it's a good thing to discover your own self and discover your own mind power. Because a man or a woman is whatever he thinks about all day long. And I keep on writing. It's going to release all that stress and tension and pain from you. I love it. Great job, Anthony.
That's great.
Great job. You made me cry to catch myself. Great job.
Yeah, great job. Great job.
Here comes this lady right here. I'm going to let you say her name.
It's Loki.
I went to Jet. What was the hair school?
What's your song you want?
What's the hair school?
Hair design school.
On Madison back in the day.
Stage 1.
Stage 1. I went to stage 1.
What you talking about?
I can't pronounce her name.
Jesus. I'm sorry, Lakin.
It's okay.
Lakin. Yeah, here come Lakin Cooper.
He does that to everybody.
We have our next artist up, and her
She's
name
beautiful.
is Lakin.
She's beautiful.
Laken. Isn't that exciting?
She's beautiful.
Miss Cooper's in the studio with us today. Thank you. Thank you for accepting the invitation to come on the Unleashed Voice.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
No problem. So what we would like you to do is just tell us the title and what's the inspiration behind it.
All right, this piece is called Am I a Feminist or a Womanist? It's not my piece. It's actually by Stacey Ann Chin. I changed it a little bit to suit me a little bit more. It's a controversial piece regarding hypocrisy and gender, homophobia, and religious differences.
Right. I can't wait to hear it.
Good for you.
Am I a feminist or a womanist? The student needs to know if I do men occasionally, and primarily, am I a lesbian? Tongue tied up in my cheek, I attempt to respond with some honesty. Well, this business of dykes and dykery, I tell her, it's often messy. With social tensions as they are, you never quite know what you're getting. girls who are only straight at night, hardcore bitches sporting dresses between 9 and 6 every day. Sometimes she is a he, trapped by the limitations of our imaginations. Primarily, I tell her, I am concerned about young women who are raped on college campuses, in bars, after poetry readings like this one, in bars, bruised lip and broken heart. You will forgive her if she does not come forward with the truth immediately, for when she does, it is she who will stand trial as damaged goods. Everyone will say she asked for it. Dressed as she was, she must have wanted it. The words will knock about in her head. Harlot, slut, tease, loose woman. You know some people cannot handle a woman on the loose. You know those women in pinstripe shirts and silk ties. You know those women in blood red stiletto heels and short skirts. These women make New York City the most interesting place. And while we're on the subject of diversity, Asia is not one big race, and there's not one big country called the islands, and no, I am not from there. There are 100 ways to slip between the cracks of our not so credible cultural assumptions about race and religion. Most people are surprised to find out that I'm studying Buddhism, searching for what it means. Like there's some type of preconditioned look for the black lesbian poet who used to be Christian but now believes in dreams. But the discourse is not upon those of us who identify as gay or lesbian or even straight. Society needs us to be either a clear left or right. Those in the middle get caught in the cross. Fire away at the other side. If you are not for us, then you must be against us. If you are not for us, then you must be against us. People get scared enough and they pick a team, but be it for Buddha or Krishna or Christ, I believe God is that place between belief and what you name it. I believe holy is what you do when there is nothing between your actions and the truth. And the truth is, I'm afraid to draw your black lines around me. I'm not always pale in the middle. I come in too many flavors for one spoon. I am never one thing or the other. At night, I am everything I fear. Tears and sorrows, black windows, and muffled screams. But in the morning, I am all I ever wanted to be. Rain and laughter, bare footprints and invisible seams, always without breath or definition. I claim every single dawn, for yesterday is simply what I was, and tomorrow even that will be gone.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Babe, I'm 2 minute flavors for one spoon, too. Give me some dab. No, that's right. I'm 2 minute flavors. Heck. Babe, I'm peaches and cream and vanilla, too. I know that's right.
That was the smooth sound of Miss Lakin.
Yes, yes.
We're changing the way you listen to radio today.
I love it.
So we're having live spoken word.
I love it, baby.
Unleashed Voice. This is our spoken word fest, and I'm just enjoying this today.
Women in heels, baby. Cultural diversity, cultural assumptions.
Yeah.
She's studying Buddhism.
Yeah, we're not done with you yet. We're not going to let you go. I hope we got you choking.
I love it.
Right now.
Damaged goods. I love it.
Go ahead and finish y'all off. We have our next artist coming up, and her name is Miss Jessica Crenshaw.
Let me give you the disclaimer. I love your mother.
Wow. Yeah, she good.
All right, hold on. Let me get this. I got 2 minutes. I got 1 second. 30 seconds. I love your mother because your mother came to this studio not knowing us. And we have a controversial show to some, but we have a real show. And your mother came in here in this studio and embraced everyone and prayed for everyone. And she supported you, so it's nothing more important than a mother support and a mother love. So kudos to your mother. What's your mother's name again?
Chandra Orr.
Miss Evangelist Orr downstairs. She's a prayer warrior. Shout out to Miss Orr. But go ahead, Mother Dearest.
We hope you can hear your baby coming up, Mrs. Orr. So our next artist is Jessica Crenshaw. And I understand that you also promote these types of events around the city as well.
Yes. I'm the president and founder of the Spartan City Poetry Club. It meets at the Cordova Library on 8457 Trinity Road. We're actually holding an event kind of like this, but it's more about a public performance workshop. It's going to be on the 5th of September from 2 to 4 p.m. And they can visit my website, www.livingbreathingpoetry.com, and click on the Spartan City Poetry Club tab. But we are just a group that focuses on poetry only. There's no skin color, there's no sexual orientation, there's no religion. We're just poets. And so I really appreciate being invited to this type of just very open group and bringing poetry out to the forefront.
Yes.
So that's exactly what we talked about downstairs. So we're gonna let you do your thing. We want you to tell us the name of your piece and your inspiration behind it.
All right. I'm going to kind of change it up a little bit, but my piece is called The Diary of a Dreamer. So, especially in Memphis, everybody has a dream. So, from the janitor to the jet setter, everybody has a dream. So, This poem is going to speak a little bit about that and hopefully inspire the listeners out there to do more and achieve more.
Great. It's all yours.
The Diary of a Dreamer. Tired, I can feel myself moving through the corporate world at the speed of sound. Phones, disgruntled co-workers, irate customers, good-for-nothing bosses, and my aspirations all buzzing in my ears. Every day trying to hold it together before this environment tears me apart. And yeah, I could just stay put and ride out the next 10 years trying to climb the corporate ladder, bashing my head bloody on the impenetrable glass ceiling and humbly bowing in gratitude for those meager pay raises. But my insatiable desire to fulfill my dreams spurs me on to something just a little bit better. My thoughts are maddening as I have one foot in where I am and the other one in where I'm about to be. The work of another man's demands steadily piles up as I daydream about my own dreams coming to pass. But hey, a girl's gotta eat, right? So I sit here in this poorly ergonomically designed chair and workstation doing what I gotta do to keep the rent paid, the lights on, the phone ringing, and the car rolling. Clocking in and joining the ranks of millions, doing what they have to do on their way towards fulfilling their dreams. Whether we're pushing a mop or flipping a burger or delivering a package, running the mail, assisting a boss, answering on the phone, or listening to you complain. We are moving steps closer to what we were born to do. Getting there is half the journey, and then the other half is just staying there. But the tasks that you thought were menial and the assignments that you had us doing that you did not want to do is preparing us for the greatness that is about to come. So recognize who you're speaking to and who you're looking at now. You are looking at authors and painters and dancers, comedians and singers and songwriters, doctors, attorneys, entrepreneurs, and dreamers. You see us for who we are right now, but every second, every day, and every hour, we see ourselves for who we're about to become.
Baby, baby, don't you move, don't you move, don't you move. Give me some depth. You are confirmation, because I was talking to my mother last week, and I told her I am frustrated, I am tired. She said you are in the 80% of Americans who are frustrated and hate their jobs. And so you are confirmation, baby. Recognize who you're speaking to. Because I'm on my way, son. I'm moving closer to my journey. Baby, bye, Crenshaw. You bless me. Give me a baby, you bless me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tired of this corporate world. Holding it together. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Hey! Go on, Crenshaw.
I think we Pentecostal. I think he's going to go.
Oh, my goodness. Moving steps closer to where I... Girl, Lord have mercy.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, look, I mean, I am in like...
Lord have mercy.
You know, it's... I knew we was going to do this today.
Lord.
But I did not know that it was going to go like this.
Y'all done blessed me.
I mean, like, really, you guys have done your thing. You know, we need to sell this tape.
We sure do. Y'all done blessed me.
You will not get this free. If you want to copy this, you're going to have to go to our website. RelationshipUnleashed.com. We're going to split the proceeds.
Who doing the next one? Anybody?
Well, I think Ken has another piece. If you want to come back up, we have about 10 minutes left, and we want to bless our listeners with another piece.
Give me some music, John. I got one while Ken getting ready.
Come on, Ken.
Come on. Give me anything real soft. Lord have mercy. Y'all done blessed me big time.
Yeah, this has been awesome.
Y'all done blessed me. You better recognize who you speaking
I
to.
got energy now.
Me too. They don't know who they messing with. Give me some low music, y'all. Y'all ready? The name of this poem is That Girl.
Oh, he's back. That guy, he's back.
The name of my poem is called That Girl.
We're messing up our CD. We gonna sell it.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. Man made the cars to take over the road. Man's made the train to carry the load. Man made electric light to take us out the dark.
They gonna sue you.
Man made the boat for the water like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. Would it be nothing?
This a disclaimer.
She messed me up. Come on, kid.
James Brown family, we do not have any money.
Come on, kid.
Okay.
We're gonna.
You cut that down, John. This kid.
We're gonna let.
Y'all were awesome.
Give,
Y'all were awesome.
He brought another piece, and we're gonna invite him back so you can tell us the title of it and the inspiration behind it. We have Kenneth Johnson coming back again.
Woo.
Okay. It's called I'll Be Gone Sunrise. It's pretty much